Alright, game 3 up on the board here. We have a few things. I'm gonna buy an Exorcist to start with because Exorcist could get you, see, spirits, spooky, scary skeletons. It could get you Will-O-Wisps, Imps and Ghosts. So I'm planning to use the Exorcist to trash estates, and you have to gain a cheaper spirit, so that'll be Wisps. And then I'll couple it with a Lookout to trash the coppers. And then I don't know, just buy a bunch of secret caves, try to trigger Leprechaun, and then move from there. There's not much else to do on this board, there's no plus action. So that's the plan. There's also secret lamp, not secret lamp, magic lamp, and this is where it'll come into play, come into focus for this match. With all the different one-ofs in the deck, quite easy to trigger the magic lamp. So it says if you have at least, what, 6 things in play and only 1 copy of them, like, so for example here that would be 3, then you could trash the lamp and gain 3 wishes, and wishes are stupidly good. Very, very good. So the Exorcist comes out and gets me a Wisp. Wisp early is nice because Wisp picks up, I think, cards costing 2 or less, so that's very nice. Discarding the Exorcist here because all the nice things to trash the estates mostly are in my hand right now. And I go for a tracker. I mean, worst case scenario, they just all get trashed to the Exorcist and get me Wisps. So here you see the Wisp picks up a copper for me, a la Magpie. And I can discard here with the thing, the cave, but I'm not going to because I would not be able to trigger the lamp if I do. So here, so I have 3 unique things in play. Pouches 4, posture is 5, and here goes the lamp for 6. So barang, 3 wishes into the deck. That's very good. That's very, very good. Wishes can gain cards to your hand up to 6, costing up to 6. It's very, very good. So in the meantime, my opponent, he opened with Lookout Salvager, and he's been trashing his estates with the Salvager. I haven't really been looking at what he's been doing. I think he just purchased a secret cave as I do here. 5 here. I don't know, that tragic hero, that's, I don't know what to do with that card. That's such a strange card because it trashes itself if it draws too many cards, I think. These caves make it easier for me to play my Leprechaun as the 7th card. That's the reason why I'm going after the caves. The only real reason why I'm doing that. So yeah, you see a bunch of caves from my opponent, not a bunch, 2 caves, and the Salvager come out. So here now I have the Wish, and I'm going to play the Wish. Could be a gold, probably should have been a gold, very strong card, like that could have been 3 golds in my deck, but I go for caves, just to try to get the Leprechaun trigger off. Honestly, I think the gold would have been much better. That would have been almost like treasure map, honestly, because you get 3 gold in the deck very quickly, and you get it to hand as well, so you don't have to wait for a turn later to pick it up or whatever. But I go for the secret cave, pick up Leprechaun, and trash an estate here to pick up another Wisp. So as the deck gets thinner, the Wisp becomes less useful, but whatever. I do not believe my opponent has trashed his magic lamp yet, so there's still some potential for him to get the wishes, but I'm not entirely worried about that. Not at all. So here, yeah, I do discard with the cave here, and I go for a wish. Hopefully I can get this Leprechaun to trigger, and yeah, I will be able to do so. So this cave is the 6th one, and down goes the Leprechaun. So I get a wish, another wish. It's a 4th wish for the game so far, plus a gold. Plus a gold, so that's very nice. The Salvager that my opponent has is very nice. He can, you know, chop gold if he gets there. He does have a gold already. I know he buys a tragic hero, so he's doing something similar to what he did in the first game, just like draw and money. The draw here is his tragic hero, of course, but I'm going for some weird random thing with a bunch of secret caves and Leprechaun support. Yeah. whatever that means, right? Whatever that means. So here I could play the Lookout. It's a bit risky, 1, and 2 I could just cut it with the Exorcist to pick up an Imp, and Imp is beautiful. Imp is a great card. Much like Conclave, it depends on the amount of cards you have in play. And it draws 2 cards. It gives you an action if you're able to chain it with a card you don't have in play. So that could be Wisp here, for example. So like Wisp, Imp, Imp into Wisp, Imp into Cave, and I can get my hand size up and make use of one of these secret caves. That would be very nice. Meaning I can discard 3 cards and have a gold waiting for me next turn, and that is not bad at all. So I'll use this wish here for a shepherd. I'm thinking about purchasing a province soon, so the shepherds will start to become better cards. I hold back on playing any of these caves because I would like to play my leprechaun, and I do have enough money anyway to pick up province number 1. So the shepherds work very nicely. For every green card you discard, you get to draw 2 cards. Better than Cellar. Maybe better than Crossroads too. Anyway, so my opponent gets his magic lamp trashed here, and he finally picks up the wishes and another gold for him. Another gold for him. At this point, the Exorcist isn't really doing too much. I am going to use it here, perhaps for the last time for the game, to cut this tracker down into a Wisp. The Wisp is better, it's way better than the tracker at this point in the game. So he buys our province now. We are 1 each on the provinces. I think he has the points lead because he has estates in his deck, maybe? I don't know. Anyways, so I already have province in hand. I'm just drawing here just to draw, honestly, and as it turns out, I can't trigger the leprechaun again. So yep, more wishes in the deck. And okay, so this is kind of long term and maybe not worth it, but if you could just keep wishes floating in your deck, you kind of keep your opponent guessing as to what exactly it is you could do. Because I could gain nearly anything on this board, put it in my hand and use it straight away, which is non-terminal, gains to your hand. So a little bit of wish pressure, you know? Doesn't know what's happening. Where's the wish? Ooh, where are the wishes? Well, yeah. Spooky scary. Anyways, so we both have 2 provinces now. I have the imp, I have the 1 imp in the deck. I would love to get more. Another reason for picking up all those caves, right? I could stop and trash a cave into an imp, which would be a lot better than the cave at this point. Well, this many caves anyway. I'm not using all of these caves. Here I think is a good opportunity to pick up a shepherd with the wish, so I do so, draw a bunch of cards. This is another way that the secret cave could get me some mileage. I should speak more clearly. Another way that I can use the secret cave to set up my next turn with 3 coins, because I'll be looking to go a province at turn from here on out. My opponent looks to be in decent shape to do that as well, with what he's built. So here I do not use this wish. I keep it in stow. That could be a duchy later, it could be a gold later, it could be something later. I don't need it right now. I have enough money for the province, so we'll just take that and go. Take that and go and see what my opponent does. Because if we get down to something like the last 2 provinces, might be able to make something happen with the wish. He gains our cut purse here, and man, if he gained that cut purse just to spite me, then jeez, man. If he had some other intention for the cut purse, then fine, whatever. But you can only play 1 terminal in the deck, right? He already has Salvager, cut purse, and Tragic Hero, so probably a bit over terminal there. He doesn't even have an Exorcist to trash the cut purse, which might be a reason to gain the cut purse, not to play it, but just to use Exorcist to trash it to gain our Ghost. Ghost is great, Ghost is brilliant, I like Ghost a lot. Doesn't actually come up yet, but it'll probably come up in one of my other 2 matches. So 10 and 2, 3 buys for my opponent. He has his Salvager, he salvages a gold. I was a little bit worried about the Salvager making him able to end the game, but he isn't going to go for province, he's going to go for a couple of duchies here. So it doesn't want to take the penultimate province, might give me an easy opportunity to win. He would be almost right here. He would be right actually. I do have enough money for the province as is, and I'm actually able to trigger another leprechaun. So the 3rd leprechaun trigger of the game. Well, okay, when I say trigger, I mean it gives me a wish. It always gets you a gold, but it gets me a wish here, and I take a duchy, just staying close enough on the point situation. So duchy estate for my opponent. Again, the estates are with 1 extra point because we've both kept our pastures around. And here I believe this might be the last turn of the game. It doesn't look like it, honestly. I don't think it is. Never mind. yeah, it's not, and I don't take the chance and play this Leprechaun because one of the hexes might hurt me in a bad way. Like, it might ask me to discard down to 3 cards and then I can't buy the province if I wanted to do so. I don't want to do so, of course, but I would like the money to buy a couple islands like so. And the more green cards I put in the deck is the happier the shepherds get. Really happier the shepherds get. And I have 2 wishes floating around, so I have a lot of flexibility. Wish is great. Wish is brilliant. Anyways, only a couple of estates for my opponent here, and yeah, this is the final turn of the game. This looks like the final turn of the game with this shepherd. So I take my time, I draw through quite a few cards here. I see both wishes, which is very nice to see. But I'm able to see a lot of my deck here. So I use one of these wishes for a shepherd, just to draw a lot of cards, and eventually I draw into a situation where I can use my second wish to gain a salvager to hand and trash this Exorcist to pick up 16 and 2 buys, obviously, to finish the game. So the shepherds really helped, especially in here, but all these wishes, yeah, I like the wishes. I like the wishes. So I do take game 3 here. Again, I don't know what's optimal and what's not optimal here. Like I said, maybe just hitting the magic lamp early, gaining gold was good enough to win quickly enough, especially with salvager around. But yeah, I get to have a bit more fun this way. So there you have it, game 3, Leprechaun, Wish, Wisp. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.